Hello there. Good morning, good day, and good evening to whenever you may be listening. My name is Mr. Monts. Oh damn it, that's happened again. This time I missed the entire weekend altogether. I'm sorry, I've been a bit busy, I've been a bit dropped down, I went back to work recently, and things have just gone a little hectic for me. But other than that, everything is fine. As of this recording, I'm recording on Monday, rather than the usual Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So, I've got myself really out of the swing of things. I've promised before that this shouldn't happen again, but apparently it did happen, and worse. But, nevertheless, I'm here now, and I'll be able to report on things that has happened this weekend, and things have been around. Things have been rather slow, but hey-ho, I'm here to deliver on the things that you want to hear. So, let's get straight into the news. First up, we're opening up on movies that have come out recently in this weekend. And it's not been the biggest release, but there's been one or two movies that have come out and caused interest. First up, Everybody Wants Some. It's a small little film made by a well-known director, Richard Linklater. He's got us quite a few different things, but Everybody Wants Some is about set in the 1980s, set like the college with some college freshman kids, introducing one of their newest members, played by Blake Jenner, who has joined the baseball team, and hijinks ensue, I think. Apparently the movie's not really much about anything, but it just is just a fun little get-together film. It is like people enjoying their lives throughout the sort of time period that they're in. Sounds interesting. Next on the docket is God's Not Dead 2, sequel to God's Not Dead 1, which I'm not really sure how well that did, but it came out 2 years ago, so we'll see how this one goes. And it's doing quite well at the box office. It's about a high school teacher, Grace Wesley, who came under fire from her working at her school when she answered a student's question about Jesus, and she refused to apologize about it. Yeah, you can pretty much kind of tell what the agenda of this film is and who it's directed towards. So if you're interested in one of these kind of religious-based films, I'd recommend go see it if you like. But if you're anyone who's not super much into that, or if you have certain beliefs that don't follow that, this is most certainly not going to be your kind of film. So, watch something else maybe. It's all up to you. It's always up to whoever. So, that's with movies right recently. Oh, but also on a different piece of news, this week I did go to see Zootopia, which finally came out in Europe, although it's under the name of Zootopolis because of some stupid copyright reasons or some stuff like that. I don't know. UK seems to like changing the names of films around and such. Whatever. The point is, it's a really good film. Really good. I enjoyed it quite a lot. A film about living in a society of animals, which basically animals are like normal people, but how that works. And it's also really interesting. I'd recommend going to see it. Not so too much to say about that. Just really fun film. Go see that. Alright, I've waffled on a bit long and the music's well ended, so let's move straight on to the next part. Well, that was some nice stuff. Anyway, on to the weather report. Find out how things have been going. There's been quite a bit of a mixture last week. There was quite some very nice sunshine, followed by a fair amount of rain. And now it's clouds, and more clouds, and the occasional rainstorm. How sad. But oh well, it's all going around and around. London seems to be the same story, although they have more sunny clouds. Edinburgh, oh dear, looks like it's going to be non-stop raining. Hope everything goes fine over there. And in Swindon, just some more. It's got some sunshine tomorrow. Hopefully that will be nice. Followed by more rain. Basically, rain, and more rain. There's going to be rain. It's going to be rather wet. Bring your umbrellas, people. Be prepared. Alright, now for some interesting stories. There's been quite a bit of different stories on sports this week, so we're going to focus a little bit on something different. It's like we've got the Premier League is going on, and happening on next bunch of matches are on Saturday, the 9th of April. We have West Hampshire versus Hampshire. I think it's Hampshire. Is it West Ham? I don't know. I haven't followed it that much, so yeah. West Ham versus Arsenal. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Crystal Palace versus Norwich. Southampton versus Newcastle. Swansea versus Chelsea. Watford versus Everton. And Manchester City versus West Brom. Man, it really shows how little I follow football when there's some abbreviations that I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure Ham is Hampshire, or is it Hampton? Whatever, but West Ham, and then there's... So yeah, quite a few different bits and pieces here. and quite a lot of different alternate kind of news. For more news, you can go look for BBC Sport or something like that. That's where I'm getting it always from. It's just following from news sites. Very good to hear. And now for some BBC News. Quite a lot of things happening in this weird world. Quite a lot of talk about different dreadful things. However, something which seems to be a piece of interest is one of the top news stories is 13 of the world's most stupidest criminals following wake of the most recent thing that has happened. Because apparently 2 men from Skegness, Lincolnshire, took photographs of themselves stealing thousands of pounds from gambling machines. That is quite the stupid thing to do, especially since you're, committing a crime. You don't want to prove evidence that you're committing the crime. Proves how stupid we kind of are. But apparently, these aren't the first kind of people to do something like this. Apparently, there was this person, Andrew Hendels, who boasted over Facebook that he was basically going to rob Tesco, and 15 minutes later he was found with his weapon and over £400 in cash stolen from Tesco in Kings Lynn, Norfolk. So yeah, you don't want to boast about this kind of stuff. And there's another person, is like a retired couple from Lancashire returned home from holiday in 2014 and discovered that a burglar was fast asleep in their bed. I think the title that they give them, Goldilocks Burglar, pretty much summed it up. This is quite ridiculous if you ask me. It's like, what do you think you're doing? It's like trying to rob a place but then fall asleep in the place you're trying to rob. Let's see what else there is. Apparently there was a terrorist who claimed a reward that was placed on himself. Man, if only we have a terrorist, we have it this stupid. Man in Glasgow trying to rob bookmarks while armed with a cucumber. I thought armed was in quotations. It's like, armed with a cucumber. Okay. And when he was tackled to the ground by an off-duty police officer. And this official covered in a black sock. Apparently the cucumber was covered in a black sock. What did you think it was gonna be? Burned it down. He instantly told police it was a joke before inquiring, am I going to jail for this? It's like, what the heck is this? Oh god, I remember this one. Catch me if you can. Apparently, Gwent police reports managed to put out a thing to try to identify this person who is on the run, as advised, and put in a field on Facebook. The criminal then put a head on the Facebook, decided to reply to that on Facebook saying, catch me if you can. So, yeah, police can track your Facebook page. I don't think you don't. This proves of how people just don't know how the internet works. A hapless hold-up of a newsagent in Amsterdam was captured on CCTV in 2012. During this attempted heist, James Allen removed his balaclava, fell over a drinks display, and then could not open the door to escape because it was pushing it instead of pulling. Good lord, how is this supposed to? How are any of these people supposed to? These goddamn. These are some really stupid goddamn burglars. Ah, dear, oh dear. Ah, well. As long as there are people this stupid, crimes can be stopped easily. But oh well. The world is sometimes a weird but wonderful place where stuff like this can just happen. And so you could find out more of this stuff on more websites, and just all around. They have these things. It's just quite funny and nice to just report and have these weird little things to talk about. Even if it is just rambling on for a good 3 minutes or so. And that comes to the end of our podcast. Once again, I would like to apologize for everyone who's confused as why this podcast is up so late. But nevertheless, I got it here anyway, better late than never. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening, and we'll hopefully hear from you guys again I will be back on schedule next week. Everything should go according to plan. But until then, I hope you like the following thing on SoundCloud or YouTube, and then I shall continue on with next week, and leave comments if you like. Hope you enjoy, and have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.